Okay, really quick, I wanted to show you guys how I take attendance, how I do my grade book. It's a little bit easier because I keep getting new students and I've been throwing away my rosters because they're driving me crazy. Drop a student, add a student, drop a student, add a student. Okay, so I created this Excel sheet and most of it is normal. Let me remove this real quick. Okay, so most of this is normal. I just entered Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at the top and the dates are there too. Here's a couple things that I really like about Excel sheets, right? So the first thing that you can do is if you select a column and you freeze it, that means, and I go to 1 column, 2 column, or up to current column, that means that if I have more dates going on, like this ends here, but if I have more dates going on, I can scroll, right? I can go and this part will stay. You will always see their student names. Let me show you with the rows. So view freeze up to current row. And now, do you see how these numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? If I scroll down, my header still stays there, but I can go down to row 50 and still know what date it is, okay? You can slow down, pause this video if you need to. Other things that I like, so for dates, what I like to do is if these days are done, right? So now it's Thursday the 17th, I can right click and hide those columns. So now it's always the first one, right? But sometimes I like to expand it so that I can see the data. Okay, you can always click and see it back. Okay, sorry. Other things that I really like about this is alternating colors. So if I go and I select the whole entire area and I go to format, alternating colors, I can choose what color it looks like, right? So for this one, for my period, I color code them. So I choose red as the header. For this, I choose like a lighter one, and then boom, it's all done that way, right? And I'm gonna change my Wednesdays to gray again. Okay, so there's alternating colors. If I select this area, these are like my favorite things. So I right click it, select the area, right click it, go to data validation. Here, I can select from a range, a number, a text, a date. I can choose the date. Ooh, checkbox is what I used to do. So save, and now they're all checkboxes. So now I can click on one and then there's a check instead. Now what I do is I go to data validation and instead of checkbox, I do list of items. So I used to do emojis in here, but now I just make it easier. I do P as in present, T as in tardy. We do not have to check if they're tardy, but if for my data purposes, I like that. And A as in absent, okay? So now when I save it, they were all checkboxes for. That's why it says false, okay? If it says false, just delete those, put backspace, okay? So now I can choose between present, tardy, or absent every single time. And you can remove the tardy function if you want to, or if you want, I can do it for you. Last thing that I really like, if you right click and you go to conditional formatting, this is my favorite thing, right? So now if my text is exactly T as in tardy, I can add another rule, I'll show you. If I do green and I can say that it is exactly, or if you're doing like percentages and you want to know if the person scored like higher than 80 or whatever, or less than whatever, it's all down here. But if you do text is exactly, P as in present, then it will make it green, right? So when I do this, if I choose this student right here and they're present and I hit present, it automatically fills green for me. If I hit tardy, it automatically fills yellow. If I hit absent, it automatically fills red, okay? I actually don't use the present one because I don't need to see that as much, but it's up to you. And then you can always enter anything else in there too if you want, right? And then when you delete it, it's all gone, okay? For my grade book, just doing this really quickly, for my grade book, I only did one page right here. So if you like this, then you can duplicate the whole thing. So click on that arrow and then duplicate. If you don't like it, change it up however you want and then duplicate it for your periods. The ones that I do is, again, I right click, I select all of it, right click, data validation. And my options for me is 5, which is full credit. All of my assignments are 5 points. 3, which is partial credit. And then D and T for me is did not turn in, right? So now when I do it 5, this person scored full points, it's 5. This person only got partial, so it's 3, and this person did not turn it in, so now it's red. And now, as I go and fill in my assignments, it's across the board, and I can see like who's in the red. And that's how I select for my RTI time. That's how I look for my engagement pieces. I'm gonna send you guys these masters, so go ahead and make a copy if you want. If you wanna adjust it and you're like, I don't know how to do this based off of this video, let me know, I'll just make it for you, okay?